Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Anno Pax, to our monument construction right here. Yeah, we're coming along just nicely and we will definitely finish it in this episode. 13 minutes left, but we're missing something right now. Gold is actually finished, but as we can see, mosaics are a bit of a problem. We still need more, or actually half of them, 300 in total. That's a lot of mosaic. We are also out of them. Mosaic we are producing in Veneta. Over here, 4 we have, and this leads to a total production of, well, 2 tons per minute, which is not really that much. So I'm gonna ramp this one up with another 2 that I would like to have then in this area. So I'm gonna move these guys over. So at least we have now 3 tons that we produce. That's quite a bit more. Also, we're gonna need mosaics for a bunch of other productions and bigger buildings like the temple. And in that case, what we can see though is the clay is the problem here. We do have the clay though coming in from Saliente over there, right? So this is where clay is being delivered, 27 tons. However, we do have a bit of a clay surplus in Firmium, so I can also use this to get some clay, and I'm using my wood trade route to get a bit of additional of that in for the moment, right? Coal is looking fantastic, I'm super happy to report. And just overall, yeah, we have a bit of workforce that we can upgrade. And I would like to do this finally again, after all the reinforcing of things. Let's go ahead and upgrade my people to tier 4, especially here, once again, in the town center. That's these guys here. And then also from the lower tier to tier 3 to my equitas. There we also have a bunch more buildings. Actually, yeah, close to the Colosseum, I can see us upgrading a bit. And then close to my forum over here as well. This costs me marble, but we have enough marble since the amphitheater is not consuming that anymore. And another block here. Yeah. And then probably a bunch more lower upgrades here. There you go. Looks better. Yeah, this is a city coming along. I like it. Not so sure about the marble roads though, that we upgraded in the last episode. One thing we can do though is, of course, we can use now the middle lane of the triple roads to finally add some ornaments to this. And I haven't really done this yet. This definitely makes it less bright. Let's keep the main road here intact though. This one here intact. Right, all the way up here to my forum. But with that, we do have a bunch of options now. For example, some statues here. Or, yeah, you know, fire risk is not so bad. We could also have more torches and braziers throughout the city. Why not? But I think I'd rather go with statues, as, yeah, you had a lot of these in Roman cities. Overlooking the population. Numas. This looks really cool. All the different types that we have. Here we can use King Numa. So these are all different statues we're using. And up here, the statue of a lion looking towards the forum then. And in between, that's the tricky one. We don't have the enclosed greenery. I would love that. So we are going with those 3 rows there in the center. Even though I think this has not been used in any Roman city. Right, but it definitely makes the whole thing look a bit more ordered. And we'd still need to go with a pavement though for this. And I'm gonna go with the darker tiles that we have available. Bit of a contrast to the marble. And yeah, I would also like to continue with this then along the forum here. And that's it then anyway, right? As we have no more triple roads then anywhere there. Valerium again. But it definitely adds a nice breaking point there. We could also do this here, by the way, now that I think about it. And also here. There you go. Oh, happy to report that mosaic is coming in. Here and here. And let's also upgrade these roads here to the next paving. We still have dirt roads there, after all. Hatches are something that we can use. Look at that! Nice, we do have hatches. Looks a bit better now. I mean, not that there is any cars or something, so you don't need them for security reasons. And then we can have... In fact, I would like to go with those braziers here to lighten up the roads during nighttime. Harmonia we can use. Yeah, this is a great location for Harmonia. Unfortunately, we don't have any fountains with just one tile. Would have been great. But I like this also. And it's fine to have some kind of greenery there in between. Bit of protection from the sun. Starting to like the marble a bit more. By the way, now we can finally get rid of our industry here. So that's the tileries especially, right? And also now my pottery production that we have. And yeah, that reduced my fire safety by 300 for those, 400 and 200 for those. So that's 500 less island fire safety that we have now. Yeah, it's a bit of an improvement. And overall also, of course, we save a bit of workforce here and we open up more room, more space that we can use. Like this whole area now. Our librarian has a new task for us. Okay, she tried to repair it, it seems. And the city's repository of knowledge, the librarian treasured each scroll as a vessel of ancient script. The librarian failed miserably at creating a believable reproduction of the manuscript. One of Valeria of Diana's skilled scribes, though, may be able to reproduce it. Okay, so we gave her the materials in the last episode. She failed, and now we need to get some specialists from Diana or Valeria. Now, I really don't want to wait for the Emperor that long, and the next quest could take ages. We do have 840,000 denarii available right now. Settling here cost me 675,000. That's a ridiculous amount of money, but I do have it, and I can't think of any other way of using it right now. So yeah, we can claim this island finally, Lorarium, and get ourselves a nice new production island for Veneta. Something nice for the research is the Portitores that we're gonna do now. Upkeep cost reduction of 10% for all my warehouses, plus also the workforce needed is reduced by 20%. That's pretty great considering how many warehouses we have at this point. And all the way down here we do have then the right to repair, so my firefighters can repair ruined buildings. This is a great quality of life feature that I would like to get, because with so many islands we always have ruins somewhere and we always have firefighters everywhere. And they will now repair that automatically for us. Alright, Valeria. Do you have something for me? Nothing happens. She's not giving me anything. Is she? Her entry just disappeared like that. So I guess she's not interested in helping me out. Let's move down here to Diana. One thing that we can do again is building another bathhouse. So we do have a bathhouse over here right now for this whole area. Look at the range. It's beautiful. But this whole area does not have one yet. Also, we have the aqueduct over there. So this makes a bit of sense. The problem really is that it's such a massive building. Like, if we take all of this in, it would be great, of course, for my city parameters. But holy moly. We could have it like so, at the end of the main road there. I think I like this idea. Also, we get the industry zone in. So I think here, this makes the most sense to me. So just where this triple road ends, we can push in or we can build a nice, beautiful bathhouse. I will need to move a bunch of things around though. Just now we have a balance of workforce. That hurts me a bit because we need to probably destroy a few of them. Let's have my olive press down here so we can still get in a lot of people here. And then I will probably need to start moving these guys, or I'm just building them somewhere else. I already have a location for that. And that's of course here, close to the amphitheater, where I would like to have a bunch more blocks of houses that we can use. And these guys here do have the bathhouse close by though, right? So they're affected by it. So that's a nice replacement for these houses. And then we have that market. We're probably going to move the market here, because we already have also a market here. My latrine is... Okay, we are close. Jeez, it's really such a huge building. There's the aqueduct. So we definitely want to build it so that it looks towards the aqueduct, like so, right? That means these guys here still need to go. This one here I have to move a bit further up. Alright, Diana considers, by the way, so this just went in here. She offers a personal tutor. Is it gonna cost me something? And ready to travel at Diana's lighthouse. Let's have a look at that. Also gonna refuse my ransom there again. Pick him up. There he is. And let's get him back home, where he might restore that scripture in the library. Fantastic. Alright, this one here, we still need to move. Okay, now we probably can squeeze it in. Let's check it out. Somewhere here. I'm just gonna have this as a blueprint so far. This one adds then health and fire safety to the region. And of course, it'll need a proper connection to my aqueduct. Let's just see that we can make the roads to around that. There's the main road coming in. That's the aqueduct's road. And I will probably also get rid of these here to move my tavern. Yeah. Gonna build this one. The bathhouse. And there it is. We don't need the aqueduct, of course, because we got the cistern providing the water for it. Health and fire risk. Fire risk down to 1.5 and health down to 1.7. A bathhouse should actually also provide some happiness. Okay, what is that? That is a tiny artisan building. Gonna move this up here so we can still add more houses in here. And there's a warehouse. Do we need that warehouse here? I don't think so. We have a warehouse here that we can also just safely upgrade to make sure that we have all of that. And with that, well, we have a bit more space here. Ah, these ransom demands. No, 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 no. Okay, and we also have lots of concrete, so I would like to go ahead and upgrade these roads here now too. Which conveniently also increases, of course, the range of all the service buildings in the area. So you have a very tangible reason to upgrade whenever you can. By the way, this also counts for the other side of the city. So let's have here a massive upgrade just around the major service buildings. And then also this whole area here that we can upgrade. Costs me a bit, in fact. So we can feel it a bit. but it's still absolutely manageable. And look at how my parameters change, especially the fire safety. It's beautiful to see that we're below 4 digits or 3 digits. Okay, also my specialist is in. Let's deliver him. And manuscript The Golden Apps, a lusty bit of poetry suddenly about someone very high up. Okay. And the scribe is packed. The merchant can't be found at Diana's Harbor, but there's been talk of a merchant catching bad luck. Oh, the quest is over, yeah. We got this item. We can use it. And do get a poem to read. By the way, just look what happens here. We have a positive health right now. And almost positive island fire safety. Yeah, upgrading the roads made a major difference. So I would like to really quickly have a look at that again. The dirt road and the upgraded road. Extending the reach of buildings, that's the only upside it gives me. Because I thought perhaps they're cleaner, you know, and would add to more health with this. But they're not. So it's just really the extension of all the service buildings that provides this additional bonus. Also upgrading the bridges, of course, is important. And we get some stone bridges out of this. The Colosseum is coming along. Only 23 mosaic are missing. One thing that we'll need to do is also reinforcing our togas, because this is a bit in an imbalance now. So, well, actually it wouldn't if they produce fully. Why are they not producing though? Because we do have enough snails, we do have enough flax. We got our production here. We haven't boosted them yet. Oh, by the way, there's also the fire safety specialist again for the region. So I would like to use him here because he's for the residences. That was another 100 fire safety. Very good. And I would really like to know what the problem here is though, because right now we're missing it. So the full production is not there. Oh, I see. Did I miscalculate? We do not have enough weavers? 3 more weavers over here. And I will also need my dye works. 1 and 2. Because the togas we have right now, they consume every 1 minute and they have every 2 minutes. Yep. This was slightly unbalanced. I would also continue with a bunch more upgrades. Especially here. We do have plenty of plebs along the main road. Around my library. Over there. And we got 300 Libertus available. Or Liberty. And I would like to upgrade a few more here. Also down here. Not too many though, because we would also need some more for ships. A bunch more here probably. And around the Colosseum, they would need to have at least a market or a tavern. I can probably squeeze one of them in. Like the tavern here would be fantastic. There you go. So that we can upgrade them. And on that side, let's have these guys. Great. And then we have a bunch more tier 2 that we can upgrade to tier 3. Especially here in the town center with the remainder of my concrete. And ladies and gents, I think we heard the message. There it is. The last phase of the amphitheater has been finished. And there it is. In all its glory. 2 things happened right away when we got this one now done. The first one is that we get super amazing traits. That is like 3 population. Oh my god. Look at that workforce. And also the happiness. Plus 3. Pushing me by 2,000 happiness down the road. So we are at 2,000 negative now only. I was hoping for a bit more, honestly. We can also see that the Colosseum probably should be a bit more in the center. But outside of that, it's a glorious building, and the prestige is nice too. On top of that, we upgraded the city right away by another level. I think this is where the penalty came in again, and this is why we're negative 2000. Despite having a massive boost out of the amphitheater, we are now a major monstropolis. What a name. And yeah, that gave me the penalty there as well, right? As we breached 18,000. That was negative 15.8 happiness now. Doesn't matter. I'm super happy that we finished this monument here. It's gorgeous. Let the games begin, I'd say. You can even also feel the scale down on the road, right? So only if we're really in the first person mode, we can feel the scale of this game. How big and massive everything is. As we're now all around this. And yeah, what we should do is of course decorate it a bit. And also have a look at this one. Because now we can start gladiator games. I think... Okay, we would have all of them available. We have the rewards. We need to provide bread, wine and porridge for this one. Weapons and iron. For this one, it's also more of everything else. So I probably would start with the local gladiator games. We do not have wine at the moment, right? Weapons and iron though we have. And bread and porridge we also have. 25,000 it costs me. Also a bit of patrician workforce. And 20 minutes of time it has. And we can see then that this provides a productivity bonus by 50% to bread and wine, to weapons. Okay, all the theaters provide additional happiness, knowledge and prestige. This is nice. Okay, that's all different rewards. This one here provides me, for example, trade revenue increased by 25%. These guys here, but that's a lot of resources. Let's start small. Let's start small. And we do need bread and iron for this. So we do have our iron production over here. And we do have our weapon production, armor production here too. I would like to pause this to save up a bit on the weapon, on the iron. And once this is finished, we can then resume work again. Since we have so much workforce now, it's also safe to upgrade more Libertus. I mean, this is really a lot. I really don't want to check out my consumption. It shouldn't increase that much though, right? Let's check it out real quick. No, it did not. In fact, we still have perfectly fine stats here. It's just the population in the buildings themselves that were boosted. But yeah, this changes quite a few things, honestly, because we can upgrade. We can go crazy on the upgrades now. So really only with that monument you can push the city further than what I thought was possible, because in my mind city development was already finished almost entirely when it comes to population, right? Because we are capping soon, but this is a lot and gives me a lot more options. Let's keep some 500 available though for the future. When looking at the building, I can't see really a main entrance, rather there are small entrances all around that. So I think when it comes to its orientation, this looks fine. I would like to keep a bit of a bigger area available right in front of it, like here. And the cool thing is, with usually most of the buildings, it comes with its own ornaments. So to me, it doesn't make that much sense to add even more ornaments around that, right? We just have the entry around that, and the ornaments are included already. Fantastic looking building, really, very detailed. Another thing I would like to do is this area here. So we have the villa there, but the villa only provides 1 prestige around the area and that's it, right? So it's really useless to me at this point here. For example, the Colosseum here provides 7 prestige citywide. So that's just a different beast. I would like to move the villa now where it makes the most sense, and that's of course in this area. We do have the horse breeders here at the moment. So I'm probably gonna move them to another island entirely because, yeah, we don't really need them. And very important to me here is that in this military camp that we have, that I'm moving... Ah, come on. Like this should have been possible. Gonna have my warehouse here. There's the main road now, going through that. And then probably all the way up here to my villa. The villa needs to be connected though, because if you don't connect it, look at that, the city does not function anymore, right? That's pretty crazy. So it's like deleting the main building, more or less. Renders the whole island useless. The villa comes with its own wall, so I'm not gonna build another wall around that. We have the wall here already. That we, by the way, should upgrade to a stone wall at some point. And we do have that upgrade somewhere here in the research. There it is, the stone wall. Let's queue this one in. Takes 1 minute to finish. Okay, so the villa is here. And this gives me now a bit of space over here so that we can add another beautiful building to the city. And that is a new one, the temple. And the temple, I would once again like to have here. It gives me bonuses that I'm not really super happy about, like population and belief, okay, right? But we don't really need those anymore. So I'm trying. How should we do this the best possible way? Could go like this though. That's not gonna work out. Oh, there it is. By the way, let's do this real quick. So we should be able now to upgrade that one. Oh, 66 tons of reinforced concrete. That's a lot. But then we can upgrade this one. At least this one should be possible. There it is. Better protection. Because if the villa falls, the game is over. It should not fall. This needs to look a bit more clean. But the location is pretty much fixed because, you know, we do have the aqueduct in the back of it. Oh yeah, nice. This works. Let's build it for now. Can we? Oh, concrete. And the games are running? There are the gladiators, we got the slaves, or criminals. And the fighting begins. Actually, the criminals, they just talk. The gladiators are fighting, so these are the small games that we have now. Oh, it looks like they revolt, attacking the guards. What is going on in here? The criminals broke loose and are now attacking the guards while the gladiators fight over there. Guess that's the normal Roman games for you. And let's check it out here real quick. That's the local games. Yeah, gives me now bread chain and wine chain productivity boost 50%. We don't have, well, we actually have bread. And takes now 2 hours to finish. We have the materials, so let's build that temple. Right over here. And by the way, with the games, we have a positive happiness. I can't believe it. We have a positive island-wide happiness. I did not expect to see that day. But this is only possible because of the event now, right? So we always need to have an event running for this to work out. What a beautiful building that temple is as well. That we have now right here. Oh, I lack the materials to build my road. Okay, we need to wait a bit for this one here. Ah, what a beautiful game, right? I guess so. I hope you enjoyed this one. May the games continue. Stay tuned.